Hi, how about some news of the stupid? I mean, really stupid. Really, really, really stupid. The fact that this is even a headline is the saddest, most pathetic, but unfortunately very,
Very predictable thing, yes it is.
yeah. It's one of the saddest, most very, very, yeah, very, very predictable things. So, of course, where else would it come from than the cliche of here in the frickin' Portland area, right? This kind of BS that people are like, oh my god, I'm so offended. There's something that's just so evil. What is that evilness? Well, somebody had a symbol on their car that has a blue color in it, which means that they support police. And that's just extremely white supremacist and so racist. Because obviously that means they're contracting professional gear that they wear isn't typical contracting gear, the hard hat and reflective vest. No, it's a white cloak and a burning torch. What stupid, man? Like, look at this. This is what they and apparently a bunch of people are getting all bent out of shape for in Portland because this happens to be on it, and that's apparently white supremacist. Because of course, let's see, where was it? It's, the thin blue line imagery is viewed by many in our community as a symbol of white supremacy. So if you don't have instead a cab sticker, which I'm sure would be promoted and just absolutely left alone, like that's great if that was on a contractor's, you know, vehicle, they wouldn't have a problem with that. But because it's the opposite of what it stands for, in other words, they're about, you know, like supporting police, it's white supremacist and it's extremely offensive and so racist. But if you think about it, you know if that had a cab instead of that, that would not have ever been made into an issue. And it would have been let fly the entire time. They would have been totally chill with it. I guarantee that to you. But because of the fact it's the opposite, well, it's just the end of the world, of course, naturally. I mean, clearly they're about to go kill a bunch of black people because they have a blue colored line that symbolizes that they support police. Like, what? Who the fuck is this shit? Like, really, the fact that they even say, has been a man, she confirms that she is aware of the issue. Since when is it an issue? Who the fuck cares? It's a fucking black and white flag with a blue stripe on it that's supposed to symbolize that they support cops. Like, really, who the hell cares? Like, why do we have to pretend this is some sort of an issue and literally get so fucking pissed off and upset about it? To the extent that this is even a story, let alone that this somehow became the top headline for a weekly roundup of news for the Portland area. This is the weekly headline. The biggest headline of the week is a fucking truck that the city's contracting to do sidewalk stuff for them. Happened to have a sticker on their car that they decided they would just not be willing to remove when they were asked to do so. That's that's the fucking headline for the whole damn week. Really? And of course, mainstream news organizations, whether they're big or small, you got to remember the thing is they run off of profits, obviously. So anything that gets them traffic and gets them attention is going to be their number one headline, because they know that it's going to get a lot of people going to it, a lot of people putting attention on it, a lot of people thus making them a lot of money. Of course. And speaking of that, why don't you just take a look here at the bottom? This used to be 3, but within the last few months they changed it to 1. And then after that you have to pay them month to month. I think it's like $3. Yeah, I think I'm good on that. Speaking of, again, for being all about profit. Like most things these days. Hell, including politicians. But this is fucking stupid. And it's funny because recently I can't remember what it was, but I was mentioning something else about one of the Portland commissioners or board members that's been there for a while, is constantly up there in name, and talking about them and a bunch of the bullshit about them, and how, like, not only the typical politicians, but they kill you because of how fucking stupid they are about so many stupid things like this. They make big deals out of the dumbest shit. They're hypocrites, they're everything else. I mean, come on, man. This is so stupid. Why is this your weekly headline? This is such a news of the stupid, because it shouldn't... One, and I guess probably really the main thing is, why is it even a story? Really? Like, what? Why is it even a story, right? Why does anybody give a fuck? Why are people getting offended by a stupid sticker? Why is this a fucking thing? Like, why is it even, let alone a fucking headline for a week? It doesn't make any sense at all. It's fucking dumb. But man, is this the most Pacific Northwestern big city cliche you'll ever see. And fine, especially when, again, it's literally the number one headline for Pamplin, the Portland Tribune, the entire way. Also, this is one of the dumbest sentences ever. When you read that, you die a little inside. Like, think about this. The truck was parked near a sidewalk expansion project on Southeast Hawthorne Boulevard near 32nd Avenue on May 13th, when the photo was snapped. Pamplin Media Group has learned. What? You know they're going to argue, well, it's investigative journalism. That's a part of the investigative journalist's job, is to investigate and find the date and the sources of which these things happen. These details are important. For non-stories like this, you're going to waste your time being investigative by doing the basic bitch thing of, let us learn, so we can put the thing, Pamplin Media Group has learned, in the end of the description to say, or the end of the sentence, the paragraph, to say, you learned from the person who took it, that posted it to Twitter, what block it was sitting on, and parked at. What? Like, what even does that have to do with the fucking story? Or, like, anything else, even though it shouldn't be a story? What does it even have to do with it? That's, like, the most pointless part. And it kills you inside because it's like, Pamplin Media Group is like... Why did you learn that? Nobody cares! Why is this... I hate people, man. I swear to God, all this shit is so fucking stupid. So stupid. Oh my God. And again, I know for a fact, especially saying this is the Portland area, right? And these are the Portland cliches. If it's had a cab sticker, if this wasn't a cab sticker, if it wasn't a cab sticker instead of this sticker, so they had a cab right here instead of this blue line sticker, nothing would have been made an issue out of. No articles would have been written. Nobody would have given a fuck. That are important and in seats of power. Nobody would have cared. In fact, Joanne Hardesty probably would have been fucking smiling. If this pisses her off as much as it does, You know she would have been having the biggest fucking smile on her face if she saw instead it had on a cab sticker. And again, for the record, for anybody who doesn't know yet, because I don't blame anybody for not getting with and understanding all the endlessly growing lists of acronyms out there. I don't even understand or know what, like, at least 70% of the ones I have seen throughout the years are and mean myself. I'm a millennial. But a cab means all cops are bad. As in the exact transposition, the exact opposite. The exact contrary of the thin blue line sticker, which is, you know, it's standing in solidarity with cops, I guess. You know, it's, in other words, it's supporting of cops. It means they support cops. That's all that means. Just like a cab means all cops are bad, and there's they are anti-cop. It's literally just you saying, hey, I'm either this side of the fence or this side of the fence. I either care about cops and want them and support them, or I don't. And I fucking hate them and wish they didn't exist. Like, but I guarantee it, if it wasn't a cab sticker and not a thin blue line sticker, nobody would, it wouldn't have touched news and nobody would have learned about it because nobody would have cared. Let's face it, the fact is, no matter if you actually support the cops or not, nobody really gives a fuck on that side of the fence if you do. Whether you're, you know, considered a Republican, conservative, or a liberal Democrat or whatever else, or a centrist, doesn't matter. Literally, if you support cops and at any level, you literally do not make a big deal out of that cab shit. You don't. At most, you'll probably scoff at it, snicker at it, make a joke about it, make some snide remark, laugh and shake your head, but you know, or say some sort of take a shot, you know, under your own breath towards somebody, whoever did it. But you're not gonna fucking care. Like, you're not gonna make a deal out of it to the extent that you're gonna waste your fucking time and your energy getting mad about seeing a cab somewhere. You move on. And these people's case, they don't. They make the biggest fucking deal out of it to where it becomes a weekly, the headline of the whole entire week's roundup of news. A week's worth of news, and that's the headline. That's what they do. That's how big of a problem they make out of it if they see a blue line sticker or a tag or anything like that. But they're joyous if they see a cab. And people who would have a blue line sticker or even wouldn't even symbolize any of that because they don't care that much, but they still support some level of cops being around, and the good cops and all that, they don't make any problem out of it. They laugh at you. They'll definitely take some shots at you, but they're not going to, whether it's directly or indirectly, but they're not going to make a deal out of it. And they're certainly not going to get mad. The fact that you're all anti-cop and sticking your tags and stickers everywhere, like, nah. So the fact that this is news is stupid 100%, because this is one of the stupidest fucking articles I've ever read. I mean, it's not even an article. This is literally the extent of it. Boom. Who the hell gets paid for this shit? It's the dumbest thing. Hey, I guess at least if I have to throw some credit where it's due, this is the first time in a long time I've read even the shortest of articles, and there isn't any grammatical or spelling errors. So I guess if I'm going to give him credit, good job there, Pamplin. But this is the most waste of time thing ever. It's the dumbest, most pointless, stupid thing ever to give a damn about. And yet you make it the weekly headline because there's that many cliches, unfortunately, living in the Portland area. I don't know what to say, other than this is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. So congratulations on the people who made the dumbest thing ever become a fucking headline for an entire week's worth of news. You're dumb. Congratulations. Take your crown of dumbness here.